YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Los Angeles Lakers getting the W versus the Memphis Grizzlies, and they was able to outscore them 128 to 123. And this was a game that was going back and forth for a little bit, and they was missing John Moran and Desmond Bain and guys like that, and the Lakers was able to take advantage of it, and they improved to 7-4, while the Grizzlies fall to 7-5. And the Lakers got off to a huge start, 38 to 26 in the first quarter, but the Grizzlies was able to make it a game with a 30 to 20, 38 to 27 second quarter, and they continued that with a 30 to 32 to 26 third quarter, and the Lakers ultimately was able to win because of the fourth quarter that they had a 37 to 27 fourth. It just seemed like the Memphis didn't have enough guys that was able to step up when it mattered the most, and the Lakers had guys like LeBron and Anthony Davis that was able to make big plays and big shots. And Memphis seemed like they just didn't know where to go for offense outside of Jaren Jackson. And even though he did have a great game, it wasn't enough. But you like the contribution for as many players as you can, because you just need people to fill in their role and play their role when you don't have a superstar on the court for your team. And that's what gave Memphis a chance to win this game. But they ultimately fell short. Jaren Jackson, 29 points, minus one and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls. He played 33 minutes, and that was a reason. 2 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. One was offensive, 7 to 8 from free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 10 to 20 from the field. Santi, 15 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 block, 3 steals, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive out of that, 1 to 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 6 of 14 from the field. Jalen Wells, 9 points, plus one and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 4 of 8 from the field. Jay Huff, 6 points, minus 16 and plus minus, 1 block. That was very impressive. I like that block. 1 steal, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 4 from the 3 point line, 3 of 8 from the field. And Scottie Pippen Jr. did the best that he could, and he had a great game. 15 points, minus 10 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from three, 6 of 14 from the field. And then their bench came to play and they delivered. You can say some of the guys played better than the starters tonight, depending on who you're talking about. But Jake LaRavia, 10 points, minus 4 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. One was offensive, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from three, 3 of 4 from the field. Zach Edey, 12 points for him, plus 12 and plus minus. He fouled out with 6. 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist. He had 8 rebounds, and 4 of them was offensive tonight. He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line, which you would like to see, but this is gonna be unrealistic. But he did shoot 3 of 8, and that's kind of a surprise because he usually doesn't have too much of a hard time scoring in the paint. And even though he did make his free throws, he missed some easy ones out there, and he got contested a little bit. He got to take his time a little bit more, like he usually does when he's trying to go up to score, just trying to make a basket. Marcus Smart played 23 minutes tonight, 15 points, minus 5 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal. He did have 6 assists and 2 rebounds. One was offensive. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three. He was 3 of 5 from the field. Concar, 0 points, minus 12 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. One was offensive, 0 of 1 from three. That was his only attempts on free throws. And Luke Kennard, he played well, 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 from three. He did have 2 rebounds and 4 assists, 2 personal fouls, plus 2 and plus minus. And Yuki, he only played less than a minute, even though he got on the court. Didn't really do much for that reason. The rest of the guys was already ruled out early before it was even time to make a decision because they'd been out, and the rest didn't play. It was a coach's decision. They shot 42 of 89 as a team, 47%, 12 of 33, 36% from three, 27 of 33. That's 81% from the free throw line. They did get 41 rebounds, 28 assists, 11 steals, 6 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 25 personal foul as a team. And they was able to get 123 points without some of their best players on the court, which is good to see. Just shows you how deep and how tough Memphis is as a team. And they have been this way for years, but you still need your best players to go against the best teams to have your best chance of winning. And that was one of the cases tonight because Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they came to play. and they didn't rely on their bench that much tonight, even though they did enough because one guy shined like he did before. We get to that later. But Anthony Davis, 21 points, minus six. And plus minus five personal fouls, three turnovers, three blocks, three assists, 14 rebounds, so 20 and 10. Two of them was offensive. Out of that, he was 7-8 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 6 of 16 from the field. He did make shots timely when the Lakers really needed. Even in the fourth quarter, he was able to hit a big three. Rui Hachimura was actually able to hit a big three that probably was the dagger on this game because they could never really cut the lead enough to be able to have a chance to win it after that shot. And Rui ended up having 19 points tonight, plus seven and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one block, one steal, and three assists to go along with seven rebounds. Three of those was offensive, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 3 or 4 from the 3-point line, 6 or 7 from the field. He didn't take a lot of shots, but he picked and chose his shots the right way, and he wasn't scared to go to the basket. And he was able to turn down some threes for some middies, and that's usually what you want to see him do. Ramon James, 35 points for him. Another dominant performance, even though he's 39, about to be 40 next month. Plus three and plus minus two personal fouls. He did have 6 turnovers, but he had one steal, 14 assists to go with them 35 points, but 12 rebounds too. One of them was offensive out of that. 5-8 from the free throw line. He was 4-7 from three. Hit some crazy ones that he's just showing that he's worked on his game and he has become a finished product since 32, I think. And he just has had a phenomenal career. We just got to give him his flowers while he's still dominating the game. He only played 37 minutes, but he shot 13 to 22 from the field. You look at Cam Reddish, he started tonight and played 23 minutes. He only had 4 points, minus 12 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one block, two steals, two rebounds. One of was offensive, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from three, 1 of 1 from the field. And Austin Reeves was decent, 18 points, minus one and plus minus, four personal fouls, three turnovers, one steal, 6 assists, two rebounds, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 3 of 11 from three. He was 5 of 14 from the field. Christian Coloco came in and gave them a big body, 4 points, plus six and plus minus. He avoided foul trouble. He only had one foul. He had 2 turnovers, one steal, one rebound. He was 2 of 2 from the field, some lob attempts, and he was able to convert them. D'Angelo Russell, 8 points, plus five and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, two assists, two rebounds, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line. He was 3 of 9 overall. Gabe Vincent played 13 minutes. He was 0 of 6 from the field and 0 of 4 from three. Two personal fouls, plus six and plus minus. Dalton Connect, 19 points, plus 17 and plus minus. Four personal fouls. He had one turnover, but he did have one steal. He had 3 assists. He had 2 rebounds. He was 5 of 5 from three, which they really needed because they was trailing at that point when he started to, heat up a little bit. And he was 7 of 8 from the field overall. And he was the only guy that scored double figures off the bench tonight. And he actually had game high off the bench tonight for both teams. Everybody else did not play coach's decision. They shot 43 of 85, 50% from the field, 20 of 41, 48% from three, 22 of 32, 68% from the free throw line. They did have 42 rebounds, 31 assists. They had 7 steals to go along with 5 blocks. They had 18 turnovers, and they did have 22 personal fouls. And the Lakers was ultimately able to get it done. This was a much needed win because the Lakers been off and on, and you don't really want to have your record too bad or too close because we know how close the Western Conference can be. One game can be a big difference between where you're going in the playoffs and how you're matching up in the playoffs. And this is an older team with some young players sprinkled in there. And I think that it can be tough sometimes because some of these guys, they have good games and they disappear, or you can't really count on them for consistent effort on both ends of the court, which is the purpose of having AD and LeBron play those type of minutes because those are the guys that bring you home ultimately, and they did that tonight. You can't really guard LeBron, you can't really guard AD, and they're unselfish and they know how to read the game, they know how to make the right play, they know when to score, they know when to shoot, they know when to pass, they know when to set screens. They're very high IQ players and they're very good communicators too, and I think that's why JJ Redick has fit so well with this team. He likes to talk, he likes to share ideas, they like to accept ideas, they're very humble and very down to earth, and they can bounce ideas off of each other. That's why you've just seen so many different lineups and so many different things that they have been doing throughout the entire season. You would think that they had everything figured out, but they're still being brave enough to try things. Even on the fly, they chose to go small in the third quarter because of foul trouble. It kind of was forced to a little bit, but they actually didn't have to. But it was a great decision because they got back in the game, was able to cut some of that lead down, and that was one of the reasons. And that's something that you try or you think about, and then you want to ask somebody and you want to get an honest opinion. And I think LeBron, AD, and this group of guys are that type of team and that type of organization. So that's why they have been one of the tougher teams to keep down, because they have the shooting, they have the ball handling, they have guys that can take over a game, they have guys that can step up in big moments to make plays, whether it's LeBron or AD or the role players, and that's why they're one of the toughest team to consistently try to beat in a 4 quarter game. And we just seen a team like Memphis compete with them. They just didn't have enough firepower to stay with them. And the Lakers seen that. They took advantage of that. They defended how they needed to defend. They stepped up when they needed to step up. And when their backs was against the wall, they was ready to let that thing fly when it was needed to be. And that was the difference. The Memphis didn't have those type of players tonight, and the Lakers did have that all night. And they always had that well-oiled machine that can get them to the promised land and deliver them safe and free from any worries. And it happened just like it was supposed to for the most part. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you like analysis, or you're new to analysis, or you never heard about analysis, or this is your first time watching the channel, I thank you for still clicking on and clicking on, because you still supported the channel in any type of way, just even showing support by wanting to watch it. And other people, if you've been part of the channel, I frequently upload videos throughout the day, throughout the years, throughout the weeks, throughout the months. So you might have missed something that I probably said or already did. It probably already on the channel. So check the channel frequently. And I also do breakdowns of legends, players, rookies, and a lot of things throughout the league, like conversations like this video. So you love that type of content, subscribe and become a member of this channel, because I don't really blame you, because most people love this channel for that reason. Y'all love hearing what I gotta say. Y'all love watching what I make, and I love making it. And that's why the channel is so successful the last couple years, and we can say for over a decade, because I've been at it for 11 years, almost 12 years next year. So it makes sense for this channel to still be successful for that reason. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being interested. Thank y'all for caring, and thanking y'all for appreciating the content that I put so much work in to make for y'all. And thanks for staying subscribed over all the years, for the other people that have been grinding with me for a long period of time. See you guys hopefully later today.